Hello, everyone. A very warm welcome, or should I say chilly welcome, to my weekly update. Slightly less meetings today, so an opportunity to be outside, and I have to say, enjoying some amazing weather. And it's such a relief to get some frost finally on the ground and hopefully a bit of an end to what were incredibly mild temperatures. What I want to briefly touch on today is a member benefit that we have pulled together working with Agricultural Analysis Laboratory, NRM. So there's a 10% member discount. And this is really looking at how we measure soil carbon, but it's also looking at a really comprehensive suite. So the carbon check measures in all organic and active carbon as part of a comprehensive suite, as well as organic matter, CN ratio, total nitrogen, total carbon, inorganic carbon, carbonate classification, and bulk density. So we measured in total 13 fields on my farm, just trying to find a sort of wide and different variety, if you like. So from water meadows that have never ever been touched, to fields that have been ploughed, to fields that haven't been ploughed, just looking to get a benchmark across the farm of what we're working with. And the results were interesting because our average adjusted organic carbon stock, so that's measured in tonnes per hectare, was 129 tonnes per hectare, whilst NRM's dataset average, that's across 4,000 farms, comes out at 98 tonnes per hectare. And our soil organic carbon level was 1.7% higher than the data set average. So it's good to know that what we're doing is is broadly right, but also would have found out if we had any problems what we needed to do effectively. So I found it really valuable, and I'm constantly asked by members, how do we know where we start from? And of course that couldn't be more important. And I'd love this thinking to be built more into the sustainable farming incentive, because I think these things are what farmers really want to know, effectively the technical advice and where that is going to come from with a country that is, of course, legislated to achieve net zero. So look, have a go on NFU Online. And if that is of interest, please do get in contact while the discount is there. So much going on, it's always so difficult to cover it, and please do keep in touch with all our emails, updates, because I know I never do justice to the team and what they're up to. But there's a couple of other things that I'd mention. There's another separate round of farm investment funding that's become open. So that opened on the 19th of January. So please do have a look at that. The previous one that closed was hopelessly oversubscribed, and I have written to George Eustace on the back of that, saying we really need to look at expanding it, because there is so much interest and need for the sector to get that match funding of investment. The situation with avian influenza, our poultry team, my thanks to them, doing a fantastic job. It's been incredibly challenging for members. The poultry sector just so resilient. I'm always in awe of how they get on and deal with these things, but my goodness, has it been a really, really tough winter for them. Anybody that wants any more advice, that wants to download posters or anything else, please go to NFU Online for further help there. Finally, and to finish with, it was, of course, the NFU officeholder hustings at the beginning of the week, and all the candidates, including myself, went to Agriculture House in Stony Park. It was such an enormous shame. Normally, we drive around the country, we're in front of members, a real opportunity to speak to people across the country, but it was just deemed, and understandably, that if anybody had gone down with Omicron, there would of course been an unfairness potentially to one of the candidates not being able to go. So it was in the virtual world, the odd technical glitch, but I think it worked well. We actually got in front of more people, and they were able to be in the comfort of their own homes rather than coming out. So as we go forwards, I think more of this hybrid way of working is going to help people have the flexibility of whether they want to be part of live events or whether they want to be part of hybrid events and not have to leave the farm. It's certainly going to help with time pressures. So a lot going on. I also hosted the Guardian newspaper out here, so they were out and had a good talk about all aspects of trade, labour, future agricultural policy. So that will be due out soon. And then I'm also looking forward, I had a call in this week from BBC's PM programme. You'll remember Evan Davis. I invited him out onto my farm, I think it was about 3 years ago now. It was quite a challenging interview when he compared meat to tobacco. And anyway, I invited him out then. It's taken a little while for him to come back, but they are looking to come out in February and do the PM programme from here. So a real chance to put across everything that we are doing to be part of the solution, which of course is something that I feel so passionately about. Anyway, wherever you are, I hope you're enjoying slightly similar weather to what we've got here, but please do, as always, take care, and I really look forward to speaking to you again next week. Many thanks.